everyone, welcome back to another video. Thanks for joining me. I'm really excited today because it is Christmas in July. So this is the new mini catalog that comes out, well, if you're a customer of mine, it is in the mail, so you should be getting yours over the next week. You can begin to order, I believe it's August 4th to the end of December. Now this beautiful catalog is 84 pages. So they've made the main annual catalog this year a bit smaller, and then the mini catalogs quite a bit bigger. 84 pages is quite a bit. I'm not allowed to show you the inside. Those are the demonstrator rules until August 4th, but I can show you what I have pre-ordered. So I'm gonna make a Christmas card in July and show you one of the things that I've pre-ordered and make a card for you. So again, if you're a customer of mine, this is coming in the mail, so get ready, memorize it. I'm gonna have a contest in August on my StampChatter Facebook page. If you live in Canada, come and join me. Prizes will be awarded for those that participate. Also, well, anybody can join, but I can only send prizes to inside of Canada. So meet me there and we'll go through all things mini catalog in August. So that's fun. So let me show you what I got. I got a stamp set called Have a Hoot. So I got this because I just thought it was a nice little variety to do some Christmas. There's some Halloween in here, these little guys, and I just love lined image stamps, and I'm really kind of into coloring. So I just thought I would get that. Plus I thought, you know, you could always use it for something else. If you have a friend's birthday maybe that's closer to Christmas or winter, these little owls would be cute. Take out the holly on this little guy, and I think he would be cute for a lot of different cards. Even this guy here for a birthday card would be cute. So I got that. It does come with a set of dies if you get the bundle, and let me try and show you them here. Oh, missing one. Okay. So these tags are really cute. Let me show you what that looks like when you run it through your embossing machine. Of course, you get the tags that punch out there as well, but you can use just this sort of die cut to make the front of a card. So that's really cute. There's some samples in the catalog, so that'll show you. And there's that. Then there's this cute spider web. Isn't that cute? I have made a Halloween card, so I'll do a video on that next and post that as well. And then there's all these, there's some leaves, there's some branches, I guess. And then all these little pieces, there, that match all the different stamps in this set, including the little moon and the holly. We've got the pumpkin comes out, and then this cute little owl, and then these two as well come out. Here's your little spider. Little spider gets punched out, and then these little guys on the branch, just the guys on the branch, they get punched out. Isn't that cute? I thought it was a really cute set. So let me show you, well, I got that. Let me show you the other things I got. That's one. So that is a bundle, and you can save 10% on that if you get it together. I also ordered some of the DSP plaid. There's DSP plaid. So I thought it was a good, probably won't ever finish it before Christmas or Halloween, but it has Christmas and Halloween colors in here. And I think it's kind of a nice all year round as well color. It's not just for Halloween. The colors in here are Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Cinnamon Cider, Mango Melody, Melon Mumbo, Misty Moonlight, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, Rich Razzleberry, Seaside Spray, Shaded Spruce, and of course Whisper White and Black are the neutral colors in here. But look at that. And I think you get 48 sheets. You flip it over. Always love the double-sided. Here's the Seaside Spray. Isn't that pretty? So I got that. What else did I get? I also got some fun metallic mesh ribbon to use as a Halloween card, but you could also do this for Christmas, or bunch this up, make a bow, or do some tinsel out of that or something. I thought that was really cute. And then I got this ribbon, and I don't think I can pronounce this, Bestix Band. I don't know, I've never heard of the name. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's really pliable, really soft, kind of like a linen texture, I'm gonna say. So I got that, and I got some embellishment trimmings. These are little plastic self-adhesive stickers. Well, not sticker, but can you see that? Some red, some stars. So I thought that was kind of cute. So I got those things. So let me show you a fun Christmas card using cherry cobbler. All right, I bring my cutter in, and we're going to use some cherry cobbler cardstock, and I'll put the measurements again in the description of the video below. So cherry cobbler, I'm going to do it the long way. Does that make sense? The vertical way, yeah. So cherry cobbler, 4 1/4 by 11. Make sure I don't cut. All right, and I'll put that aside. And I'm gonna use Shimmery White cardstock for this card. So I think I've cut this already. 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches of Shimmery White. And it might be hard to see on the camera, but it's got these little speckles in it, and it's just not as white as white. It's kind of an off. It's not ivory, but it's not white. So it's called Shimmery White, but it's got it's not as bright. So I wanted to use that. And then this is the plaid. We're going to use this plaid design from the DSP paper. And we're going to cut that at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And that's going to be our layering piece. Okay, so while I'm at it, I am going to cut the other pieces as well. I'm going to cut a piece of, I already cut my Shimmery White. That is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, and we're going to frame that out with some cherry cobbler. That is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. So 2 1/2 by 3 1/2, and then I have all my pieces cut and ready to stamp and assemble. Okay, so let's put this aside. All right, so let me do the base card first and get that out of the way. So I'll fold that in half. And I'll take some of my glue, and I will adhere this to my Shimmery White, just using the Tombow glue. It's really quick. There's my Shimmery White. Pick that up and put that. I should have got Christmas nails. That would have been fun. But I don't want Christmas nails in the middle of July. Anyway, here we go. So that's that. Do it one more time, and we'll adhere that to the front of our card. And that will be our card base. And we'll put that aside and work on the owl. All right. Put that in and affix that on front. All right, so that's our card base, just like that. Put that aside for a second and bring in the other Shimmery White piece that is 2 1/4 by 3. 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. Yeah. All right. Where is my? Here is my image that I'm going to use, and I'll stamp this. Ooh, where is my other one? Where is? Here we go. Let's bring that one in too. I'll get a block. That's gonna say, all I want for Christmas is you. Now let's hope I do this right the first time. Make that up nice and good. Put that on the bottom. I'm gonna hold that for a second, let all the ink transfer into that cardstock. Just like that. All right, now I'll take the owl. Make sure that's all. We're gonna stamp it, but I'm gonna cut this guy out anyway, so you can't really see what I'm doing unless I get my head in the way. So hopefully this is right. Otherwise, I'll flip it over and start again. So, you know what? That's okay. I'll take it. Okay, so that is done. I'll put that aside for a minute and bring in some scrap white. So here's some scrap white. I'm gonna stamp it again, and this time we're gonna color. the image, and then we're going to use the dies that came in the bundle, and we're going to cut them out. All right, so I'm going to use gray granite on one of the owls and crumb cake on the other owl. So I'm going to go in with my dark, just highlight all those little marks that I want. A little up here. The points of his ears are probably a bit darker. All right, just like that. I'm going to take the dark crumb cake and do the same on the other owl. Get his little wings, the tip of his ears, and the bottom half of him. Just kind of like that. All right, and go back to my other owl. I'm actually going to go back in with a little bit of dark. This is adding a second layer. We'll make it just a tad darker. So when I go in with my light and I put some light over this, I'll get a nice transition, or a nice shade. Okay, now I can go in with my light granite and just start blending. And adding yet another layer. Just keep going around in circles until I get what I want. Careful not to get his little beak. Might have to use the other end as I work up here in this narrow part. All right, just like that. So go back with my light crumb cake. Actually, the dark. I'm going to do the dark again. Put that second layer on it. See how it's darker? You gotta wait till it dries, maybe 30 seconds or so to do that, otherwise it just fades. So be patient when you're coloring. Go to the other image maybe, like I did, that you're trying to color. If it's just the one image, just give it 20 seconds, 30 seconds, let it dry. It'll dry pretty quick. Oops, where am I going? What do I want? I want light crumb. Is it? Oh, there we go, light crumb. And then go back color all of it. Don't just color the white spots, just add a layer, and that will help with your blending, especially if you've let it dry for a bit. Okay, just go in there. Aren't these guys cute? They're so cute. Come back up with your fine tip. I'm going right over the dark that I put there. And I can let this dry. If I don't like how it's blending, I'll just let it dry for 20 seconds and go over it with the light again, and it will just add another layer, and it'll make that dark layer fade down a little bit. But I like it the way it is, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. Take a little bit of orange for the beak. Make the beak stand out just like that. And believe it or not, I have every blend that Stampin' Up carries except the one I want today, which is Shaded Spruce. Can you believe it? I don't know how I missed it. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it. So, because I want to do that Shaded Spruce, because our paper has Shaded Spruce in it. So I think I'm going to use, instead of that, I'm going to take my blender pen, and I used to have Shaded Spruce somewhere around here. Somewhere, oh, here it is. And we're going to pick up color from the ink pad. It's not quite the same, but it'll work. So it'll work. And obviously on my next order, I'm going to have to order Shaded Spruce. Okay, so I'm just doing the eyeshadow. I was going to say eyeshadow. The eyelids in ivory, and I'm going to let that even dry a bit. I want hers to be a little darker than his. So I'll put another layer on it just like that. Okay, let's take some Shaded Spruce and pick up some color. Oh, I always get ink on my hands, especially when I'm recording, and then you know what happens? I get it on my card and then I get mad at myself. Anyway, make sure you don't have inky fingers. Stained fingers is okay, but there we go. Rub it off on the pants. Don't you do that when you're in your craft room? I always do that. Anyway. Okay, so here is some, that's such a nice piece of paper down here. I don't even want to get it dirty. So let me get a scrap piece of paper and make sure that this is clean. See, I've used it before, so just gonna keep coloring until my blender pen is clear. It might be stained, but it's clear. And pick up some of that shaded spruce that I just squeezed the pad. If you squeeze real hard, you can get some on the lid. And pick some of that color up. And then just go into the holly here. Did you know the holly berries, a true holly, it has white berries? I think it took me till my adult years to learn that that was true. I didn't know. I just thought holly was, I have a holly bush but in my yard, but apparently it's they call it an imitation holly, and it has red berries. So who knew? Who knew? All right, just like that. Now I'm going to use the die that came with the set, and we will cut it out. Let's find my lid first so my blender doesn't dry out. Where did it go? Oh, over here. All right. And let's take the die and go ahead and cut him out. Now I've already done that. Here he is, over here. I'm going to bring him in with some dimensions. We're going to pop them up. I'm going to bring in some ribbon too and do something fun behind this, behind the image once we pop them up. All right, so I've already cut them out. Let's take the piece that we stamped originally and put some dimensions in behind him. 1, 2 big ones. It's like this. And then I'm also going to bring out some double-sided tape. You know what? We need to color the branch, don't we? Let's do that. Let's pick some. This is actually bronze. Yeah, it's a very, just barely touch the paper because it's such a narrow little branch that you're coloring. Just maybe tap, just like that. Otherwise, it'll get kind of fine. Just like that. A little bit under here. Yeah. Just a little bit of color. It doesn't need to be a lot. All right, now we can stick our owls on. I love popping stuff up. Don't you love popping things up? It's so cute. It just adds something to the card, doesn't it? All right, let's take a little mini dot. Put that here. Mini dimension. Oop. And get that up just like that. All right, bring in the cherry cobbler and some Stampin' Seal. This is the new double-sided tape from Stampin' Up. It's quite nice. So I'm just gonna go on here. I love the way it has this almost like an ergonomical grip or something. It's quite nice. Okay, bring this in. All right, so I said I was going to do something with that ribbon. So let me bring my base back. Here's my base. Could just simply do that. That would be cute. But I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to go into the back of this. So let's do this on an angle. Maybe not. I'm just going to put a bunch of tape down there. And I'm literally going to put some little, it's just like this, let's see, like that. Just 2, I guess you could put 3 if you wanted to. I'm just gonna put 2 on this card. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe that, maybe this will come out a little further. Not quite enough. Maybe like that. Good. All right, take some scissors, my snips, cut that off. Now, I am gonna put some glue on this just to make sure that ribbon stays down good and tight. Lots and lots of sticky stuff and glue. Really want that to stick down to the card, not to come off. All right, make sure this opens the right way. Who hasn't made that mistake before? Oh, and there we go. There is my Christmas in July card by a new stamp set called Have a Hoot. Isn't that cute? Lots of fun. Again, join me on my Facebook page in August. We're going to do a contest on this, and just like we did in July, and it should be a lot of fun. And I'll come back in a few days and I'll show you some more cards. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you have a great rest of your day or evening, wherever you're watching. Thanks for watching. Bye.